Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Today, we're going to be learning about distance on the coordinate plane and how we can use what we've learned about the Pythagorean theorem to find the distance between 2 points that are on the coordinate plane. So, if we start with the example number 1, it says, what is the distance between points A and B on the coordinate plane? Okay, what we're going to see first of all here is this is what we call the horizontal distance between 2 points. Okay, so if you look here, I have point A, which is at -3, 2. And then I have point B, which is at 3, 2. So if I'm going to find my horizontal distance between them, I'm basically going to count the units from one point to the other. So I would start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be 6 units. And this is a horizontal distance. Okay? Now if I look at the next one, it says what is the distance between the 2 points A and B on the coordinate plane. So again, if I look at point A is at 2, 2, and point B is at 2, 4. And I'm trying to find the distance between both of those. So I do the same thing as I start at A and I count the units in between. So 1, 2. So that is going to be 2 units. And this is vertical. All right, so I've got horizontal distance and I've got vertical distance. And to find those, we just count from point to point. So now I'm going to take what I know about vertical distance and horizontal distance and use that to find a diagonal distance between 2 points using my Pythagorean theorem. So if I look here, I have 2 points again. I have point A and point B. All right. And so point A is at 8, 2. And then point B is at 2, 4. And I'm trying to find the distance between these 2 points. So what I have here is what we call a diagonal distance. Okay, so the way I'm going to find my diagonal distance is I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem. And how I'm going to use my Pythagorean theorem is I'm simply going to start at either one of the points. I'm going to choose start at point B. So I'm going to draw a line this way. And then I'm going to draw a line over here, creating a right triangle. Okay? So as I do that, I now have 2 legs. So I have A and I have B. And then, of course, I have my hypotenuse, which is C. Okay? So what I'm going to do then is use what I just went over about horizontal distance and vertical distance to find the distance or the length of my legs. And then I'm going to put that into the Pythagorean theorem to find my distance between point A and point B. So I have A squared plus B squared equals C squared, and that's my Pythagorean theorem. So if I look at my distance between, for length A, I count 1, 2. So that's going to be 2 squared. Then if I look at my distance, so I can count my measurement for leg B. Why does that happen? I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 squared plus 6 squared equals C squared. So 2 squared is going to be 4 plus 36 equals C squared. So 4 plus 36 is 40. And then I just find the square root of both sides. So I'll go to my calculator. And I'll type in the square root of 40. And that gives me 6.3 because I'm rounding to the 10th. So I'll go back over here. So C equals 6.3. So that's the length of side C. So my diagonal length from point A to point B is 6.3. All right, so let's go then to our second example here. And we're going to do the same thing. So I'm looking for, again, my diagonal length. So I'm looking for that length from point A to point B. So what I need to do then is draw my right triangle using, so I can use my Pythagorean theorem. So when I do that, I have a right triangle with A, B, and C. So let's count the distance of side A. 1, 2, 3. And then the distance or the length of side B. All right. So 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. All that equals C squared. So 9 plus 9 is 18. So to find the square root of 18, go back to my calculator. And I have 4.2. Okay, so we'll try one more together. And if you feel comfortable with this, you can go ahead and go over to the exercises. If not, you can stay with me for one more. So again, I'm looking for my diagonal distance between A and B. So I make my right triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 times 6 is 36. 5 times 5 is 25. So 36 plus 25 is 61. So then let's find the square root of both sides. $7.8. All right, then. So that's your distance. So if we come over here for your assignment today, it's basically just doing 6 problems. What I did is I made the right triangles for you with my highlighter. That way, if you don't have a graph paper notebook at home, you can just count it on the screen. I also put the ordered pairs if you want to recreate these triangles at home in your own notebook. So just do these 6 problems and turn it in, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.